Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. This week in Malware, we'll be covering
HLAS Ransomware joins the Stop Djvu Ransomware family. Myflixer.to is a shady website offering illegal movie streaming and downloads. And the McAfee, your PC is infected with 5 viruses. Scam wants you to believe you're in trouble. Ransomware attacks never end, and one such threat making headlines is HLAS Ransomware. This malicious software is part of the ever-growing Stop Djvu Ransomware family that targets individuals, encrypts data, and demands a ransom for its release. HLAS Ransomware is particularly dangerous because it can lock users out of their essential files while delivering a chilling ultimatum: pay up or lose everything. Understanding how HLAS Ransomware operates, how it infiltrates systems, and the risks it presents is crucial for safeguarding your data. What is HLAS Ransomware? HLAS ransomware is a type of malware that encrypts files on infected systems, rendering them inaccessible. After encrypting files, the ransomware typically appends a unique extension to the affected files, signaling that the data is locked and can only be restored with a decryption key. HLAS ransomware, like other ransomware variants, delivers a ransom note, usually in the form of a pop-up or a text file, informing victims that their data has been encrypted. The ransom note also carries instructions on how to make the payment, with a warning that failure to comply will result in permanent data loss. How does HLAS ransomware infect systems? HLAS ransomware typically spreads through common ransomware distribution channels, including phishing emails, malicious downloads, and compromised websites. The most prevalent method of infection is through phishing emails, where attackers send fraudulent messages disguised as legitimate communications. These emails often contain malicious attachments or links, which, when clicked or opened, download and install the ransomware onto the victim's device. Another method involves exploit kits that take advantage of vulnerabilities in outdated software. These kits are often found on compromised or malicious websites. When users visit these sites without adequate protection or system updates, the exploit kits can silently download ransomware like HLAS onto their systems. Cybercriminals may also use software bundles to distribute HLAS ransomware, hiding the malware within legitimate-looking programs or updates. The devastating impact of HLAS ransomware. Once HLAS ransomware infiltrates a system, it encrypts a wide range of file types, including documents, photos, videos, and even backup files. This can lead to a devastating impact, particularly for businesses that rely on constant data access. Individual users, too, can suffer significant losses, especially if critical files such as tax documents, family photos, or work-related materials are held hostage. The encrypted files are essentially useless without the decryption key, which is typically held by the attackers. Paying the ransom, however, does not guarantee the recovery of your files. Cybercriminals are under no obligation to provide the decryption key even after receiving payment. Furthermore, paying the ransom encourages the continued proliferation of ransomware attacks by fueling the cybercrime economy. Removing HLAS ransomware. Removing HLAS ransomware requires a comprehensive approach. Manual removal is typically not recommended, as ransomware often embeds itself deeply within the system, and remnants can remain even after deleting suspicious files. Instead, use a trusted malware remediation tool to fully eliminate the ransomware. These tools can detect, isolate, and remove the malware and its components, ensuring that the system is infection-free. Additionally, a reliable malware removal tool can prevent future infections by identifying vulnerabilities that ransomware might exploit. How to protect yourself from HLAS ransomware and similar threats. Given the serious risks posed by HLAS ransomware, it's essential to protect your system. Always exercise caution when opening emails from unknown senders, especially those with attachments or suspicious links. Regularly update your software and operating system to patch vulnerabilities that ransomware might exploit. Additionally, make sure you back up your data frequently to an external drive or cloud service. This can minimize the attack impact if your files are encrypted. Most importantly, use a reputable malware remediation tool to safeguard your system against ransomware like HLAS. These tools are designed to detect and block malicious software before it can infect your device. They continuously monitor for suspicious behavior, isolate threats, and remove any ransomware that may have slipped through other defenses. By combining vigilant online behavior with the protection offered by advanced malware remediation tools, you can significantly reduce your risk of encountering HLAS ransomware or any other form of cyber attack. The flurry of Myflixer to ads points to a presence of adware that bombards you with intrusive advertisements and redirects. As a result, it may compromise your browsing experience and potentially expose you to harmful content. While the Myflixer.to website might appear to be a legitimate streaming platform, it is actually linked to a variety of adware. Understanding Myflixer.to, ads, how related apps infiltrate systems, and the potential risks they pose is essential for maintaining a safe and enjoyable online experience. What are Myflixer.to ads? Myflixer.to is a website that advertises itself as a free streaming platform for movies and TV shows. However, users visiting this site often find themselves overwhelmed by intrusive advertisements, pop-ups, and browser redirects. The ads associated with Myflixer.to are typically not just a nuisance, they can lead to security risks by promoting questionable content, scams, or even malicious downloads. These ads are usually generated by adware that has been installed on the user's system. This adware modifies browser settings to flood the user with unsolicited ads and redirects, making it challenging to browse the internet. Moreover, some of the promoted content may be harmful, leading users to sites that host phishing schemes, malware, or additional adware. How Myflixer.to ads affect systems. Myflixer.to ads are most commonly delivered through adware that infiltrate systems in several ways. One of the primary methods of delivery is through software bundling, where adware is included in the installation process of free software that users download from third-party websites. Users tend to download free apps or utilities from unverified sources, and during the installation, they may unknowingly agree to set up additional software, such as the adware responsible for Myflixer.to ads. Another common distribution method is through unreliable ads and redirects. Users who visit untrustworthy websites or click dubious ads may find themselves redirected to Myflixer.to or similar sites. There, they might be prompted to install questionable browser extensions or updates. These misleading prompts often trick users into installing adware that starts generating intrusive ads almost immediately. The threat behind Myflixer.to ads? While Myflixer.to ads are primarily a source of annoyance, they may also pose certain risks. The constant barrage of ads and redirects can expose users to unreliable content. Additionally, some of the ads may link to harmful websites that host malware, ransomware, or spyware, which can further compromise the user's system and data security. Another critical concern is privacy. Adware linked to Myflixer.to ads may collect browsing data, including search queries, visited websites, and other personally non-identifiable information. This data can then be sold to third parties or used to target users with more invasive and potentially dangerous ads. Detecting and removing Myflixer.to ads. Detecting Myflixer.to ads is generally straightforward, as users will notice an increase in unsolicited ads, pop-ups, and frequent browser redirects to questionable websites. Additionally, browser settings may be altered, with the homepage or search engine changed to unfamiliar sites without the user's explicit permission. Removing Myflixer.to ads can be more challenging. Manually removing suspicious browser extensions and resetting browser settings might help in the short term, but often the adware may have hidden files regular users cannot easily find. Simply deleting suspicious files or uninstalling newly installed programs is rarely enough to eliminate the problem. To thoroughly remove Myflixer.to ads and any associated adware, it is essential to use a reputable malware remediation tool. Such tools are specifically designed to detect and remove adware and other threats, ensuring that all traces of the app are eliminated from the system. How to protect against Myflixer to ads and similar threats. To protect your system from Myflixer to ads and similar browser-based threats, it's essential to adopt safe browsing habits and maintain robust security practices. Always download software from reputable sources, and when installing programs, choose the custom or advanced installation settings to review what is being installed. Avoid clicking suspicious ads, pop-ups, or download prompts, especially from untrusted websites. Additionally, using a reliable malware remediation tool can provide an essential layer of protection. These tools are designed to detect, isolate, and remove adware, browser hijackers, potentially unwanted programs, and other threats before they can affect your system. By continuously monitoring for suspicious activities and protecting against the latest threats, a reputable malware remediation solution ensures that your system remains safe from Myflixer.to ads and other forms of adware. The McAfee-Your PC is infected with 5 viruses scam works with multiple rogue website domains like Djvu.click, platform-McAfee-antivirus.ml, MacUpToDate.com, and many others to deceive and exploit unsuspecting users. Rogue websites serve as an adware platform that delivers the McAfee pop-up scam. This scam has nothing to do with McAfee. The threat is there to lure users into believing their systems are infected. Consequently, it then leads them to fraudulent or malicious sites. What is the McAfee-Your PC is infected with 5 viruses scam? The McAfee-Your PC is infected with 5 viruses pop-up is a fake virus alert that mimics a legitimate security warning from McAfee, a well-known legitimate antivirus provider. This scam typically appears as a pop-up while browsing, warning the user that their computer has been infected with multiple viruses and that immediate action is required. The message creates a false sense of urgency by using countdown timers and flashing warnings, prompting users to click a button to fix the problem. However, this pop-up is not connected to McAfee. Instead, clicking the links typically redirects users to a malicious site, encouraging them to download fake antivirus software or provide personal information, such as credit card details, under the guise of purchasing virus protection. This can lead to malware infections, identity theft, or financial fraud. Rogue websites' role in running the scam: adware, browser hijackers, and potentially unwanted programs are the vehicle delivering this scam. Once installed on a user's system, typically through software bundling or visiting untrusted websites, they start generating intrusive ads and redirects to associated rogue domains like Djvu.click. One of their primary operations is delivering fraudulent advertisements, including the McAfee pop-up scam. Rogue websites often distribute adware and potentially unwanted programs, PUPs. They tend to bombard users with excessive pop-ups and misleading ads, many of which lead to other malicious websites. Once users encounter these ads, particularly the McAfee scam, they are tricked into clicking on fake warnings that appear to be official security alerts. This combination of adware and scam creates a deceptive environment where users are continually exposed to online threats. How the McAfee-Your PC is infected with 5 viruses spreads. The McAfee scam employs rogue websites to infiltrate systems through similar methods. Bundled software, unwanted software related to similar scams, is often installed unknowingly when users download freeware from third-party websites. These downloads may come with hidden adware or PUPs, which lead to constant ad displays and pop-ups. Compromised or malicious websites. Visiting unsafe websites can trigger redirects that lead to unreliable websites, resulting in a deluge of ads, including the McAfee scam. Phishing tactics. Users may receive phishing emails that prompt them to click on links, leading to sites that trigger the McAfee scam pop-up or install adware from sites like Djvu.click. The risks of the McAfee scam. While adware, browser hijackers, and potentially unwanted programs may serve as a means to generate revenue through intrusive ads, they could easily be exploited by malevolent third parties to deliver something like the McAfee fake virus alert to end users. Clicking on these deceptive virus alerts may easily lead to threats such as malware downloads, phishing schemes, or financial fraud. Users may unknowingly install harmful software or be tricked into giving away sensitive personal information. How to protect yourself. To avoid falling victim to the McAfee, your PC is infected with 5 viruses scam, it's essential to practice safe browsing habits. Be cautious when downloading free software and always use custom installation settings to avoid unintentionally installing adware. Avoid clicking on suspicious ads, pop-ups, or links in unsolicited emails, and always verify virus alerts by manually checking your antivirus software instead of clicking on pop-ups. Additionally, using a reliable malware remediation tool is critical. These tools are designed to detect, isolate, and remove adware, fake virus alerts, and other forms of malware. A robust malware solution will continuously monitor your system for suspicious activity, ensuring that threats like the McAfee pop-up scam are promptly detected and eliminated before they can cause significant harm. By combining safe browsing practices with advanced malware protection, you can safeguard your system against these evolving threats.
You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like Spy Hunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. Spy Hunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. Spy Hunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the Spy Hunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. Spy Hunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download Spy Hunter today. Thanks for watching.